what's up? Welcome back to an exciting episode of Fandom Fights. Very excited for this one. Today we have part of a title picture, the singles title picture following Mayhem. We had, that was Mayhem. Whoa, crazy! What happened? Someone won that tournament, and then they played a person. Everyone here knows who won, but we don't know what happened after that. But now we move on. We see who will be the next challenger for the belt. We are starting here today with Kaiser and Bill. Kaiser and Bill were, in short, they were the highest percentage scoring people, the second and third highest percentage scoring people who lost in round one of the tournament. Therefore, they have earned the right to be part of this picture here. They got to get by each other. Then they'll play the next round, and then they'll be pretty close to a contender match. So, should be exciting, but let's see how today goes. Let's hear how the players are feeling in the promos.
So, Bill, I'm in a Starbucks right now because I wanted to be here so bad for this one. Now, I know you're very down on yourself with this match, and you think Kaiser is going to take you to the woodshed, but his taste in movies is terrible. Like, we need to remember this. So I think just for that alone, I think
one of my favorite movies involves someone getting decapitated with a Frisbee that has razor blades in it, right?
Oh, I'm very much aware, yes.
I'm just saying. I'm not gonna call the pot black with the kettle or something. So the goal is to not embarrass myself. That is it. That is all I'm hoping for. Fingers crossed. That's all I got. I'm nervous as hell.
Hi, Kaiser. How you doing?
Sleepy, like really, really sleepy, but we're here.
You're here. This is what you do. You always wake up at butt crack of dawn to do a match, and then you are like, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna suck, and then you do really well. But we're going up against Bill. We're going up against one of our boys who is undefeated. We know he's going to study. He does. But you've shown you're super skilled. You know what you know. How you feel?
I'm still nervous because I think people don't really mention this. Bill is undefeated. I have 4 more defeats than he has. True. He's underrated, and I don't want to bring up in case this hurts you. He beat you. Therefore,
that's not difficult.
Therefore, I'm a bit scared. But always remember, you're a wizard, Bill. Don't you forget it.
Oh, he's cringing backstage. So we'll call it. We'll call it a promo.
We'll call it a promo. Might be my new favorite phrase. Like, that was a promo. We'll call it. But either way, I'm excited to see what happens. Fun DMC's been going up against each other a lot in the tournament. And it's because they're all doing so well. So let's see who continues that streak tonight. As we get into round number one. Round number one is going to work like this. We'll have 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player will have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, I will say pens down. I'm only in here. At which point, the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number one, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number one?
No.
Great. All right, then. Your first question will come in the category of the worlds of DC. In Birds of Prey, after stealing the diamond, what does Cassandra Cain do with it so the police can't take it? I almost forgot to fill up my mug. That's why in the little pre-promo, you saw me mugless. It's because it was empty. Didn't know what to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Swallow it.
And Bill.
Swallow it.
Swallow it is correct. Point apiece. We get to the second question. Comes in the category of Marvel. Who plays Agent Whiskey, who double-crosses Eggsy and Harry in Kingsman, The Golden Circle? Kaiser, if we could get it up just a little bit.
I'm going to watch this movie one of these days.
It's okay. Like, it's okay if you don't watch it. I don't really like this one.
I'm going to be real pissed if 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I'm guessing Bill knows someone in the movie. Bill.
I know 2 people. I'm hoping one of them is Jeff Bridges.
And Kaiser.
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal is correct. One of them was Jeff Bridges.
Okay, well then that was too far.
Yeah. Kaiser will take the lead 2-1 as we get to the third question, which comes in the category of Law and Order. What is the first name of Marcus Burnett's wife in the Bad Boys franchise?
Oh, God damn it.
I write these questions, and I recognize that for some reason, it's very hard to remember names.
I'm not going to remember this one.
I
don't know what names is like a...
It's so weird, because like in your everyday life, you're like, oh, I remember that person's name. Like, I just met them, But when you're watching a movie, it's like, what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Kaiser.
I'm fairly certain it's wrong. Sid?
And Bill.
I don't remember. I said Maxine.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We're looking for Teresa. Teresa Burnett.
Now I can hear it now you say it.
Yeah. So there are no more perfect rounds today. Kaiser's still in the lead 2-1 as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of American Spies. Your question is, which American Spies film features the main character's wife being forced into a car accident? Oh, that's true. Yeah, those were 2 other people in that franchise. I don't want to say too much about it, just in case later things come up, but I would suck at these new categories if I started playing right now. The answer's in 5.
I think the new categories are the reason why I'm doing well.
1, pens down. We'll go to Bill.
Patriot Games.
And Kaiser.
Patriot Games.
Patriot Games is correct. Clean sweep as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. What is the name of the song sung by Tamatoa, the giant crab, in Moana? I will withhold my opinions. Oh, I heard a more recent film came out with a song. I'm going to wait till the next question to talk about this.
Oh, let's go great.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Bill.
Don't you dare pour butter on me.
And Kaiser.
I know, like treasure or something. No.
Both unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for shiny.
Yeah.
Butter can be shiny if you put it under the right light. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, we're looking for shiny. Maybe the worst Disney song of all time. We'll move to the next question. We'll move to the next question, which comes in the category of DC. In The Dark Knight Rises, Bruce tells Gordon who he is by reminding him of the time that Gordon gave him what object as a child?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's not good.
For different reasons, though, that song is much worse.
Agreed. Yes.
Yeah.
I also didn't see the new Little Mermaid, but I hear there's a rough one in there as well. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Jacket.
And Bill.
Yep, Gordon's jacket.
Jacket is correct. Point apiece. Kaiser still leads 4-3. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of DreamWorks. Your question is, who voices Bunny in Rise of the Guardians?
Well, he's got this one. That's fine. So this isn't the horse shit film that Zack Snyder made, right? No, that's that whole fucking horse shit. So who's a person? I'm gonna name a person. Yeah, I'm gonna name a person.
That's a good idea. The answer is a person, so I can confirm that.
I know. I'm talking out loud like it's going to fucking help me get to this answer. I don't know.
1, pens down. We'll start. I cannot remember at all who we're with. So, Bill, what are you?
Oh, Minnie Driver is a person. I'm pretty sure. So
there. We'll go to Kaiser.
Hugh Jackman.
I often get those two confused as well. But Hugh Jackman is correct.
I thought Bunny was a girl's name. I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's fair. No, I get it.
He's the Easter Bunny.
All right. Kaiser leads 5-3. As we move to the next question, which comes in the category of Middle Earth. Your question is, who convinces Treebeard to travel by Isengard so he can see what Sauron has done in the Two Towers? I forgot to put the movie title in the question. So, Tim, this is me putting the movie title in.
Which of those stupid motherfuckers was it?
Well, from Bill's playing, I don't have to provide much commentary.
It's a 50-50 shot.
5.
Come on, please,
4,
brain.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I believe you are right that it's a 50-50 shot. I'll go to Kaiser.
I think it's Pippin.
And Bill.
Please be Pippin.
It is indeed Pippin.
Oh, thank God.
Pippin is correct.
They're the two worst people in this film. I hate them so much.
Point apiece. As we get to the penultimate question, it comes in the category of the MCU. Your question is, which MCU film features the main hero getting fired from an ice cream store? Shiny. But no, I listened to it's called Scuttlebutt is the name of the song. I listened to it on YouTube and I was like, oh.
I listened to part 5 of Behind the Bastards on what an awful human being Vince McMahon is.
Oh.
So. Part 5 of 6, he's a scumbag. So.
Good to know. 5.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Kaiser.
Ant-Man.
And Bill.
Tizzy's other better nickname, Ant-Man. So.
Ant-Man is correct. Point apiece. Kaiser still leads 7-5 as we get to the final question, which comes in the category Planet of the Apes. Your question is, what is the name of Leo's ape who everyone believes is Semos when he arrives during the final battle in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes? I spelled it wrong.
Oh, son of a bitch. God.
That's what I think every time I see this one.
I'm going to use the repeat. I just want to make sure I understood the question correctly, even though I'm probably going to get it wrong.
Sure thing. That is Bill's first repeat. The question again. What is the name of Leo's ape who everyone believes is Semos when he arrives during the final battle in Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes? Not a big Burton guy.
I can hear it in my head.
Not a big Burton guy in general. And this does not help his case. That's all I'll say about that. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Bill.
It was like Damocles or something. I can't remember.
And Kaiser.
Pericles.
Pericles.
Fuck Jesus.
That'll bring us to the end of round number 1. Kaiser leads 8 to Bill's 5.
I mean, it's not bad, all things considered. So.
I would agree. 3-point game as we move into round number 2. Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You will get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout, as stealing is available in round number 2. Your categories on the wheel today are Wizarding World, Planet of the Apes, Middle Earth, Disney Animation, Law and Order, Worlds of DC, Horror Icons, and Pixar. That being said, Kaiser, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Bill?
I mean, it's a good round 1. I mean, you did well, but how are you feeling? Do you want him to go, wake up a little bit, or you just feel like you want to keep rolling?
I mean, yeah, we kind of spoke about this. I'm fine with just giving it a go like right now.
You just want to go? I'm good with that. You had a good round 1, so you only missed 2. Just keep the streak.
They just go. Yeah.
All
I
right.
like it.
Sounds good. Kaiser, this will be your first spin.
I know what it's like to go first when you're dead tired and just want to get it over with.
Lands on the Worlds of DC. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
Ooh. I mean,
not bad. There's a limited amount of movies.
It's probably one of my better categories on this wheel.
Right. I mean, there's like maybe 2 better for you, but like that's like top 3. and you would really want to avoid a couple of the others, I feel like.
Yeah, so, okay. I think we can take it.
I think it's a good call.
I can take it, yeah.
All right. Keep it, you shall. Kaiser, I'll be giving you questions in the category The Worlds of DC. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Your first question. A hero saves a sinking school bus in which Worlds of DC film?
Man of Steel.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. Who plays Anthea, the youngest of the three sisters and Freddy's love interest in Shazam, Fury of the Gods?
Tonight, Rachel Zegler.
That is correct for 2 points, and I don't understand reference, but that's okay.
What the fuck that song was, but whatever.
All right. Kaiser, your third question. In Wonder Woman, Diana lives in what city in the present day where Bruce sent her an old photograph?
Paris.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. Bloodsport crashes down several floors and stops Peacemaker from killing which member of the team inside Jotunheim in The Suicide Squad?
Ratcatcher 2.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. How does Superman die in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice?
So, Doomsday has his his hand has like a sharp point and stabs Superman through with it, and he dies. Final answer.
That's correct. For stabbed was all we were looking for. But yes, that is correct for 2 points. And a clean sweep of the Worlds of DC. Kaiser gets a score up to 18. We will bring back in the wheel and Mr. Meltzer. Bill, this will be your first spin.
I'm not going to do that good, just so you know.
It's on Spinner's Choice.
Holy shit, okay.
You say that. I think Law and Order is more where your comfort zone is. I think
Sounds
that's
good.
your highest upside category, so do that.
Law and Order it is.
Alrighty. Sounds like a plan. Bill, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Law and Order. Are you prepared?
Let's do it.
All right, your first question. Which Law and Order film opens with the two main characters trying and failing to defuse a car bomb in a parking garage?
Lethal Weapon 3.
That is correct for 2 points.
This is the best scene in any of those movies by far.
It's pretty good, I agree. Your second question. Bronson Pinchot appears in how many Law and Order films?
Unfortunately, 2.
That's correct for 2 points.
Beverly Hills Cop 3 is garbage.
That's fair. I get it. All right, your third question. Axel pretends to be a part of what government organization in Beverly Hills Cop 2? Five, 4, 3,
Which one was it?
2.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, CIA, B, DEA, C, FBI, or D, Secret Service?
Can I hear those one more time?
Yep, your options again are A, CIA, B, DEA, C, FBI, or D, Secret Service.
FBI.
That is correct for 1 point.
God damn it, why did I second guess that?
All right, your penultimate question. The character George has what profession in Rush Hour 3?
Cab driver?
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. How specifically does John McClane Jr. kill Komarov in A Good Day to Die Hard?
The absolute one I haven't seen yet because it looks like hot shit. Multiple choice because I don't know.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, drowns him in gasoline, B, makes him swallow a grenade, D, pushes him under a tank, or D, throws him into helicopter blades?
Can I get those one more time?
Absolutely. Your options again are A, drowns him in gasoline, B, makes him swallow a grenade, C, pushes him under a tank, or D, throws him into helicopter blades?
A.
A is incorrect. Kaiser chance for the 1-point steal. Your options again are A, drowns him in gasoline, B, makes him swallow a grenade, C, pushes him under a tank, or D, throws him into helicopter blades?
D.
D is correct for the 1-point steal, and yes,
Oh,
it is.
Wow. All right. I just thought that was the end of the last Boy Scout. I think they were going to do that twice in a Bruce Willis film. So
That's fair. Yeah, it's not good. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, they look good. I just fucking whatever. So,
but that will bring us to the end of round 2 with that steal. Kaiser's up to 19. Bill gets his score up to 12. So we have a 7-point game going into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
yeah,
All right. First category you can bet points on is James Bond. Let's get bets starting with Kaiser.
1.
And Bill.
2.
All right. Your question in James Bond. Ursula Andress plays which Connery-era Bond girl? This is where I do math. Just to see. Okay. Must had a job involving math. And it didn't sound very fun, so I decided to post online.
I mean, at no point is math fun.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Honey Rider.
And Bill.
Honey Rider.
Honey Rider is correct. Bill will gain 2 points. Kaiser will gain 1. Score is 20-14, 6-point game. As we get to the second category, you can bet points on. That category is Fandom Quotes. Let's get bets, starting with Bill.
2, because I'm an asshole, so it's fine.
Okay, and Kaiser.
0.
All right. Your question in Fandom Quotes. Which film in the Terminator series features the quote, "My mom fed me that bullshit since the cradle. Look at me. I'm no leader. I never was"?
Do you need the full or just the sub?
We would take subtitles if that was fair. It's like in Star Trek, we would take. The answer's in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Kaiser, who bet 0.
I mean, it will make sense. Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines.
And Bill.
Is it Rise of the Machines?
It is Rise of the Machines.
Oh, shit.
Good job.
That is correct. Bill will get 2 points, cut into that lead. Kaiser, who bet 0, will stay right where he is. The score is now 20-16. We have a 4-point game going into the third question. The category you can bet points on is the worlds of DC. Let's get bets, starting with Kaiser.
2.
And Bill.
It's been fun, but I'm gonna go 2, just so it's fine.
All right, your question in the worlds of DC. In Justice League, Steppenwolf kidnaps several employees who work at what specific location? I liked quotes when I played.
Yeah, I'm weirdly good at remembering things that are said. I don't know why. So
Everyone hates it now, but like I liked it. I remember a quote before I remembered like someone's name. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Start with Kaiser.
Alex.
And Bill.
Star Labs.
Star Labs is correct. Each player will get 2 points. Still a 4-point game. Going to the penultimate category that you can bet points on, and that category is Star Trek. Let's get bets starting with Bill.
I mean, I got it at this point, right? 2.
And Kaiser.
1.
All right. Your question in the category of Star Trek. Name both people who fall or get pushed into the water during the opening promotion ceremony in Star Trek Generations. I never remember to put the names in these freaking questions. It's a good thing I wrote it and know what I'm talking about, kind of. Answer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is Kaiser's first repeat. The question again. Name both people who fall or get pushed into the water during the opening promotion ceremony in Star Trek Generations. This is tense.
A little bit, yeah.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Bill.
Worf and Dr. Crusher.
And Kaiser.
Wolf and Beverly Crusher.
And your winner, Kaiser, Huang, Worf, Dr. Crusher. Both are the answers we were looking for. So that is correct. Both hit. Bill playing insane, making it a game, coming back from a 7-point lead, but Kaiser putting the game away. Playing on fire. 8 points in round 1. Both sweeping their round 2s. And then did either of them miss a question? Don't think they did. I think they both hit every question in round 3. Crazy stuff. Both of these players played phenomenal. So let's get a talking to them. We'll start with our unfortunate second place finisher. I believe it's taken several months now, but it's Bill's first loss. Bill, I don't think you should be surprised that you've gone this long being undefeated. You even almost took out Kaiser today.
I mean, almost. I did miss the round 2 question because fuck the 5th Die Hard movie.
Dang it, that's fair. Yeah,
you know what? You know what? Good that I didn't see that one. So whatever.
It's a good day to not watch the 5th Die.
I knew I was not going to beat Kaiser. Kaiser, even just waking up, he's just a better player than me. He's got some questionable opinions about, what the best Spider-Man movie is, but that's regardless of the fact that, I like Kaiser. He is my friend. We bicker like an old married couple, and that's actually part of the charm of it. And what was the final score anyway? I mean, it wasn't totally terrible.
20-23.
I'm not complaining. I mean, I scored 20 points on a loss. I'm amazed I pulled all that. So, considering I was only coming to 5 points out of round 1 and then down 7 going into this. So, it's not an embarrassing loss. So, I'm okay. So.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I think, that round 1 is just stuff that wasn't in your wheelhouse, or it's just like a tip of the tongue thing, like the name of Marcus's wife in Bad Boys.
I was right there.
And that too, that was a little bit of a heartbreaker.
And I haven't seen that movie since it was in theaters. The fact that I even got that close, that's sacrilegious. So.
Yeah, I mean, you played fantastic. You got a little bit of luck with round 2. Yes, you missed the Die Hard question, but getting Law and Order, I think that was how you stayed in the game. And Kaiser just played for a title. Earlier this year.
Literally didn't miss anything after round 1. It's hard to compete. Yeah, so it's fine.
Exactly. He was on fire today, and he's a great player. I think his singles record is deceiving. But yeah, there's no shame.
I still have a
You do, and I begrudge whoever goes up against you next. They're going to have a really hard time with you because I think you're actually a really good fan of it.
Yeah,
and you're continuing to get better.
You know what? I'm gonna pat myself in the back real quick. I'm pretty good at Fandom. I won't say I'm great because there are people better than me, but I'm getting better. So this has been a joy. Like, I'm better than I gave myself credit for, and I've managed to be surprising. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun for me. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, I agree with that very much. And Bill, I look forward to seeing you in your next match. I think you played great, even in defeat today. Fantastic stuff. As we bring in our winner for the day, Mr. Kaiser. Kaiser, dude, you missed 2 questions in this match. That's wild. I bring up this stat a lot, but it's still true. Even though like you came into this match with an even record at 4-4, you're now 5-4. Obviously, like you've gone above 500. But even at 4-4, you still have one of the top 5 highest accuracies of all time at 80%. It's literally not to like, but it's literally like me, Joe, Brittany, Scully, and you. That's the top 5. So 4-4, like I look at it sometimes and I'm like, how has this happened? Because to have that high accuracy, it clearly means that you just get unlucky in your losses, because when you win, you dominate. And Bill even gave you a run for your money. But truthfully, you probably could have put it away earlier in round 3, but you had the room to play with because you didn't, like Bill said, like didn't miss anything. So how are you feeling about the win? And then I'll tell you what's next for you.
Okay, so a couple of things. Top 3 Spider-Man movies: No Way Home, Homecoming, Spider-Man 2. Bottom 3 Spider-Man movies: Far From Home, Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. Let's get it out there.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
our issue.
And yeah, and as for the match itself, yeah. Okay, I'll answer your question why I have such a so-called high accuracy, but my record is bad. If once you get into the top, like the tougher matches, like title matches, contender matches, your accuracy naturally drops. People who have played those matches more will have the accuracy lower. Me, who keeps on fucking up in round 3, will have a high. Will always lose barely, like I did against David. I assume the match will be coming out soon, and Jake. Yeah, so that's the reason why. But and everything said about Bill just now is correct. Like Bill is underrated. Like I went to this match, I did not think it was a guarantee. Like you saw what Bill did in the last few matches. He's not just a good Fandom player. Like he has the potential to be great. Really, he has it. So yeah, I'm glad that I beat him, because this to me is actually a pretty significant win. And yeah, I'm looking forward to what goes on next.
Great. Yeah. Anthony, before I tell you what's next, any thoughts on Kaiser's performance today?
I mean, Kaiser obviously played great. As you know, he's a teammate with me for some unknown reason in another league, and somehow we do well because he just carries me on his back, which is difficult because I weigh like 4 times as much as he does. I feel bad for the poor bastard. But he's a really good player. And when you look at his record and his accuracy, I mean, a lot of those losses are because he's in contenders matches against top tier players. He's in championship matches against top tier players. Like that's where the losses come in. You lose to David. David's a top tier player. He has championships in like 5 freaking leagues. All right. He knows more about Star Wars than you could possibly imagine. Bill also, this is a big win because Bill's a great player. Like he will talk himself down almost as much as I will, not as much. But he studies. He works so hard, and he's going to be a great Fandom player because he will get every single one of these movies down and know them dead. So it's only a matter of time before he's playing for contender matches. But for now, Kaiser's still there. Kaiser's shown it before. I look forward to seeing him move even further in, and hopefully he makes it to that contender match. I won't be here to manage him probably because Jake's really the manager. I'm just here because Vampire's Kiss needed a little bit of a love today. But yeah, he played great. Bill played great. I mean, 23 points is only missing 2 questions. That's absurd. Like jeez, I missed like 5 in round 1. Come on.
Crazy stuff. Kaiser, you will be moving on. As I said at the beginning, this is part of a title picture. You'll be moving on. You're now 2 matches away from a title shot. So you win 1 more, you're in a contender match. That match that you need to win will be against someone who went out in round number 2, scored very highly in round number 2. Mr. Albert Werid Harma is your next challenge. Definitely not an easy challenge, but thoughts going against Albert?
I mean, Albert's a cool dude. Like, playing against Albert with fun because unlike all the other, what's that faction name again? Dumbass Nation? Yeah, unlike the rest of the members of like Dumbass Nation, He's actually a pretty chill dude and he's fun, so he'll be great.
Oh, that made it. That's good.
All right, sweet. Well, Kaiser,
That's the promo.
That's the promo. Kaiser, congratulations on the win. We'll see you next time when you take on Albert. It's going to be fun, and we'll see Bill very soon as well. Congratulations to both these guys. They played great, and thank you to them. Thank you to Anthony. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Kaiser. Thank you to Bill. Thank you to Tim for editing this one. Likely still baby in hand. I wonder how long it'll take for that joke to get old. And thank you to all of you for checking out this match. Be sure to check out all the other great matches coming out here at Fandom Fights, and we'll see you next time with another great episode of Fandom Fights.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.